Hey, what's happening, y'all? This is Rush, and this is the fourth and final installment in celebration of National Poetry Month. And at last, I'm going to be reading you a piece that I have written. Just a little bit of background for those of you who don't know. I started writing poetry maybe about 15 years ago, shortly after my father died, and I was in search of a way to just deal with the grief. And I had this journal that was given to me by some colleagues, and I didn't really pay much attention to it. It kind of sat on the shelf for a while, but then after my father's passing and just dealing with all kinds of emotions, that journal became a constant companion, and now it is full, and the cover fell off and everything. So yeah, so that's where it began, and just been doing that ever since. So I wanted to share with you a piece. This is actually something that I wrote recently, probably about a week ago. I haven't been really working on any quote-unquote projects as of late. I've just been kind of creating for me. But I actually started writing about this and that. Mostly I like to just experiment with words and see what happens. In this particular instance, it started turning into what I like to think is the beginning of a story of my recent transition from living in the state of Minnesota to relocating to the East Coast, living in Maryland. And without going into too much detail, it's been a very things at this point are pretty good. Things have been starting to look up, and it feels like I'm establishing a life here, but the transition in between has been very, very rough. So I felt that it was probably time to start writing about it and sharing it. And, not so much in direct stories, but just trying to put it into a lyrical form. So anyway, having said all that, let me share this with you. There's no title to it, by the way. These stones, those scratches, elastic patches to keep blood from spilling onto the pavement. Is survival being held hostage for ransom? Handsome salaries for the satanic elite, while bruised feet kick the living daylights out of lying ATMs and cold-hearted bank tellers with useless freebies if you only sign up for an account today. Not now. This is the final round. There's a sound roaring over yonder. Want to dance this last dance? No telling if this tune will ever play again. And then, just like that, not silence, but a dull hum, later may never come. So, this is something I just started writing recently. Though it's like most everything I'm doing, it's a work in progress, so there'll be changes, additions, that sort of thing, but I wanted to share with you something recent. So I hope you enjoyed that. For those of you who've been following my videos over the last 4 weeks, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll probably post something sporadically here and there as I continue to work on pieces and whatnot. So this won't be the last time, but this is kind of the last in this 4-part video series that I decided to do at the beginning of National Poetry Month, which is now at a close. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. So, thanks again for following me. I appreciate it. Keep checking me out when you can. And as always, just keep writing. Just keep writing. It can be a lifeline, I know. So, be good to yourselves. Peace out.